Welcome back, LCX Warriors, LCX Legions. Well, we came back down and we touched 11 cents again, and I did actually add to my LCX position a little bit. I read some things that made me a little bit bullish. And if you guys have been on my channel for a long time, LCX is in the process of tokenizing assets, not just precious metals and things like that, stocks and bonds, but literally fucking everything, Let's go! What am I talking about? Why? All right, let's see what I'm talking about. Let's break right on into it. Stop bullshitting so you guys can see what I'm talking about. End-to-end tokenization framework announcement. Real-world assets legally tokenized. All right, so first of all, if you don't know what LCX does, they are basically one of the first and only physical validation where they validate these assets or something like that. Okay, let me just read some of this so you guys can understand what I'm talking about. LCX tokenization services. At LCX, we offer a complete suite of regulated tokenization services, transforming real-world assets into legally compliant blockchain-based digital assets. Our approach is grounded in the Liechtenstein Blockchain Act and the token container model, which provides a robust legal framework for representing and transferring rights on the blockchain. All right, so let me just break down to it. This is the physical validation and regulated custody. LCX is the world's first company officially registered as a physical validator under the TVTG. This regulatory status authorizes us to verify the authenticity, condition, and existence of physical assets intended for tokenization. Once validated, the assets are securely stored in a highly secured vaults operated by independent third parties in Liechtenstein. These facilities operate under strict procedures, including the 4 Eyes principle, ensuring maximum oversight and integrity. This dual service, validation and custody, forms a legal and operational foundation for token issuance. It guarantees the digital asset issued by LCX are backed one by physical counterparts and carry enforceable ownership rights, giving token holders direct legal claim to the underlying assets. For example, LCX acts as a notary for validation and custody process, ensuring that each token is backed one by a certified gold bar stored in a highly secured third-party vault. Ownership is legally enforceable. All right, so first, that's what they do. They validate, they look and make sure it's an actual fucking real thing, and then they tokenize it. Okay, what is this? The tokenized. Following our validation and custody framework, LCX issues blockchain-based tokens digitally, representing the underlying real-world asset. These tokens are created in accordance with the token container model, which defines tokens as legal containers for enforceable rights. By leveraging this model, LCX ensures each token holds real substance, not just digital representation. This structure, in combination with our physical validator role, enables tokens to confer real, legally recognized ownership. Tokens may be issued as NFTs, or unique assets, or fungible ERC20 tokens for divisible assets, such as precious metals. Regardless of format, every token is fully backed, legally anchored, and ready for integration into compliant financial environments. Let's go! Let's go! Oh man, I just butchered it. How to bring these fucking games. Alright, so an example of this would be in the example of a diamond. LCX acts as a notary token issuer, verifying the diamond exists. It's authenticated, securely stored, and now represented one-on-one on-chain as a unique NFT or fungible token, linking the digital ownership certificate to the real-world asset. That's what the timings thing is. They're already doing this, by the way. Already tokenizing these metals and things. All right, so the They give you a token, official ownership certificate once they issue the NFT. All right, now this is what makes me bullish. So now they're talking about watches and wine bottles and all this shit. Tokenized assets issued as NFTs can be listed on decentralized marketplaces through our partnership with Timons. These NFTs act as digitally verifiable ownership certificates, each backed by validated and securely custodied physical asset. So you buy the asset, they validate it, store it in a fucking vault, and they give you the NFT. That's essentially what happens there. So here's an example, another example on here. A limited edition luxury watch NFT is listed on Timons, opening access to global Web3 buyers. The transaction is backed by secure custody and regulatory assurance. So they're talking about watches and all this shit. Like, what? You know, now let me read this. Okay, example. A real estate NFT is bridged into property tax tokens, allowing fractional ownership and trading of luxury real estate while maintaining enforceable rights. What? They're fractionalizing real estate so you can fucking... All right, this is crazy, you know? Getting bullish, you know? Hold on. Sorry, guys, had to put the distortion on. Bullish is fine, bullish is fine, bullish is fine. I need to fix my guitar. Some of my internals are starting to get messed up. All right, but yeah, like I was saying, a series of rare wine bottles are tokenized as NFTs and later bridged into wine utility tokens, WineX. Each WineX token remains linked to its underlying certificate for maintaining proof of reserve integrity. Guys, do you see where I'm going with this? Do you see where I'm going with this? Wine bottles, watches, diamonds, real estate. What? Bullish, you know? Explain where I'm going with this. Send the bears to the depths of hell. Off with their fucking heads. So yeah, final thoughts. Tokenization is no longer experimental. It's operational, regulated, and available at LCX. Our full-stack tokenization framework enables a new class of digital assets backed by tangible, verifiable, real-world value. How does tangible assets meet? All right, let me just stop reading this stuff, and let's just look at the actual exchange itself. Let's look at LCX as an exchange. 7 out of 10 trust score on CoinGecko. And now I just looked on here a minute ago. They have 200, almost 200 tokens on their exchange now listed. They just listed Bonk. That was today, maybe? No, that was yesterday. They listed Bonk. That should bring some volume. And, you know, this is also something I saw on their page that might be of interest.
So MENA is on the roadmap, but US as well. I mean, we're very excited what's happening over there, and we'll be opening our US new headquarters there pretty soon.
And you believe the opportunity set, of course, post-Trump arrival and regulations becoming clearer now than they were definitely a couple of months ago. What do you find particularly interesting in the U.S.?
So
okay, so yeah.
But US as
well.
well.
Let me stop that. Oh my Lord, please stop. All right, so they're expanding globally to other countries. They're talking about coming to the United States. They're bringing a lot, guys. They're bringing a lot. And right now, where are they at? $100 million market cap right now? 105 million? You know, they're trying to get a banking license. They're tokenizing all these assets on chain. They're trying to be a big exchange in Europe, and they're trying to expand globally. If you think this thing is going to stay or dump below $100 million market cap, I just don't know what to tell you, you know? There's a lot of FUD going on with LCX, but I am still bullish. I think it's they have a great vision for what they want. If they achieve it, it's going to make life-changing gains. So if you get any value from me, smash that like, subscribe to my channel, and let's continue slaughtering the bears. Actually, the bears are kind of slaughtering us right now, you know, but oh well. Peace. Oh Lord, well, let me stop it. What's going on here? Oh my God. My computer's being weird.